Folks, what is up? This is Rish back here once again with another video. In this video we are going to be talking about PPC mindset. So basically there is a lot of gap in the community and a lot of things that people don't talk about, but in this video I'm just going to be talking about one of those things that is, like, in my opinion, an extremely important metric that you must be and should be thinking about when you think about PPC, when you think about your profitability on Amazon, when you think about numbers. Basically, you need to kind of have this perspective, otherwise you will probably not be able to kind of, make the right conclusions, make the right inferences from your numbers, from your dollars going out, dollars coming in. So I would really appreciate if you can just spare 5 more minutes and watch till the end of this video, because this is absolutely, at the end of this video you would think that this is a no-brainer, and yet people don't talk about it much. So yeah, so just stick around till the end. Yeah. Alright guys, so let's talk numbers first. Okay, so in this entire presentation, which is just going to last for 5 minutes, so don't worry about it, the date range that I have kind of selected for my data is from 17th of November to the 16th of December. Okay, so in that date range my total ad spend has been about $5,800. Okay, so approximately that is the exact number. I'm not going to be speaking out the exact number. And the total order value through PPC, all right, the total order value through PPC has been $19,566.68. That is the PPC order value that you see when you go to your campaign manager and when you look at your sales column. All right, so just let me just also show you the screenshot so that you kind of understand what I'm talking about. Alright, so as you can see on the screenshot that I've taken from my campaign manager inside my Seller Central account, the date range has been set exactly to the same date range, November 17th to 10th December, and the total ad spend is what I have mentioned in the presentation, and the total sales is exactly again what I've mentioned in the presentation. Alright, so those are the numbers of my Seller Central account. And now coming to the point, so basically the metric that all of us kind of focus on is ACOS, right? That is the exact metric that all of the people in the community, all the channels on the YouTube kind of focus on. Like, let's get your ACOS down, let's drop your ACOS. Like, what is your ACOS? Is it low enough? Is it high enough? But without really paying attention to the critical aspects of it. Okay, so let's just first talk about what ACOS actually is for the majority of people who do not know the formula behind this. So basically total ACOS is total ad spend, which is the $5,805, that dollar value of total ad spend, divided by the total order value of your sales through your PPC campaigns. Okay, that is your average cost of sales. That's what ACOS stands for. So if you divide these two numbers on my account, you would come to this percentage, which is 29.67. Now the first question that you would pop up in your mind, because of the way you're conditioned by all the information that is out there, is that, hey, is that a good PPC? Is that a bad PPC? Now, if a lot of you have kind of been lurking around in a lot of communities, you would probably think that, hey, this is a bit too high, maybe it's not the right way, maybe it's not the right number, maybe you're losing money. Like, you'll make all sorts of judgments by looking at that percentage on my screen and on my account. But is that the right way to think? Unfortunately, that's not the right way to think. Unfortunately, that number by itself makes no sense. Okay, let's say I make about 200% profit. Okay, let's say I make about 200% margin on my product. Okay, 200%. So let's say I buy my product for $10 and I sell it somewhere close to $50, and after all of the expenses I still make $20 in profit. Okay, so let's say that happens. In that scenario, this number would mean that I'm not losing money. Definitely, even if it's like 50%, I would not be losing money. So basically I'm here today to talk about a more important metric, and that is tacos. Well, I'm sorry, just wanted to keep it a little bit funny. So basically we are here to talk about total average cost of sales. Although, I mean, don't correct me on the grammar, because I understand total average probably might not come in the same sentence, but that's okay. So basically, let me walk you through and tell you a bit about how do I look at my numbers, and how do all the sellers who are actually doing this from a long time, all the seasoned sellers, like I've heard Brandon Young talk about it, I've heard Aaron talk about it in the community, and I've kind of heard a lot of people talk about total ACOS. So basically, what the heck is total ACOS? So total ACOS is another metric that you must be keeping in your perspective, because otherwise you will not get a clear picture about where your numbers are at. So total ACOS is again simple: total ad spend, which is the same number as you saw in the previous screen, divided by the total order value in that time frame. So as you noticed in the previous slides, 19,566 was the order value of my orders, which were directly coming to me as a result of my PPC campaigns. Okay, but what about all the other sales which are like a byproduct of the PPC campaigns? All right, by the way, there is no clear separation of organic sales and PPC sales, because if you get a sale through a PPC campaign running on a particular phrase, then you would also improve your rank for that particular phrase. Therefore, you would also get organic sales from that particular phrase. So basically, these are not two disconnected things. They are not completely mutually exclusive. They are actually codependent. Okay, you have to run PPC to kind of get sales. Therefore, you will get indexed. Therefore, you will get more organic sales, and that's how it balances out. So that is why it is extremely important that you look at tacos. Okay, it is very important that you look at your ACOS, which is your total ACOS. And if you look at this number on my screen right now, it is going down drastically, like from 29.67%. If you look at ACOS, it is basically 16%. Now all I have to wonder and worry about is that percentage, okay, is that percentage equal to my margin, less than my margin, or greater than my margin? If it is greater than my margin, even at that number, I'm definitely probably losing some money. Okay, because apart from PPC, there'll be other costs. There'll be your software costs, there'll be your email sequence costs, or whatever. Like there'll be your other charges that you might have. Maybe you've done your listing images, maybe you've kind of hired somebody to for consulting or whatever it is. Like you would have those expenses. You would also need to subtract those expenses from your profits, and at the end of the day, you'll have to figure out whether you're making any profit or no profit. So that is it, folks. That is what I wanted to bring forth in front of you, because I don't see a lot of people talking about this right now, but it is extremely important. You have to have this perspective. You have to kind of look at your total ACOS and not just look at your ACOS. Okay, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that are you making money or are you not making money? If you're making money, you got to move on. You got to focus on launching more products. You got to focus on scaling your products. You got to focus on other things. Okay, you don't need to get like stuck at one product and with one product and optimize the shit out of it towards zero. Okay, that is not happening. All right, I don't even try to improve my ACOS even further. Okay, I'm totally fine with it. My average ACOS value, as you see, it's 29% right now in Q4, but across the year, across the other quarters of the year, it's usually around 40%, and I'm totally fine with that, because at the end of the day, I look at my profit margin. How much am I making after all of the expenses? And if I am making a decent profit, if I'm making about 35% profit or 32% profit, which is actually the yearly average, like year-round average that I have on my account, I'm happy, I'm good. Like I don't need to really worry about that. I should probably be worrying about having more products. I should probably be worrying about scaling my business, launching more brands, and whatever it is. Like you got to think about the future. But now all you got to do is go grab one taco. I'll see you later. Alright folks, I really hope you enjoyed that video and you found value in it. If you did, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share this video, because as you understand, people don't really talk about these information. People don't really talk about these metrics. They just want to talk about ACOS, driving the ACOS down. But that is not the way you think about in this scenario, in this space, in this business. Okay, so I really want your help to spread the right information. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments, and I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel and also join the Republic of Sellers group, because on this channel and in my brand and around me, I'm going to ensure that you receive the right information, and that is it, nothing else, right? So I will see you later.